Hi guys, what's going on? Today I'll be reviewing another Afnan fragrance which I got recently, and this fragrance does not have that many reviews. Not that I actually check for many, but whenever I search for it, not much on Fragrantica or even YouTube. So I really wanted to try this one. It was a blind buy. I'll let you know my initial thoughts. And this it's gonna be sort of like a flanker, perhaps. I do not know if this is like flanker or not, but the fragrance I'm going to reviewing today is Pride Intense by Rue Broca, but this is actually from Afnan. So I'm going to put the name Afnan. This is a EDP concentration fragrance, comes in 100 ml, and I'll show you the presentation and everything. But previously I did review this masterpiece called Pride Puram by Rue Broca line, also from Afnan. Really nice bottle, and I said this fragrance has the feel of a lot of fruity notes, citrus, like pineapple, and then lemon, perhaps a lot of fruits in there, and I call this like an amazing fragrance. This one was a hit. So we will see if Pride Intense, this is called Pride Puram, the other one is called Pride Intense, not Pride Puram Intense, right? So let's see the intense version, if it's intenser version of this one, or is just original one is better. So I'm just still assuming it's a flanker, but I have seen a couple of reviews a long time back, so let's put my thought. I heard this is a clone of Chanel Allure. I think we'll see. We'll also check. This is how the presentation looks. Pride Intense, Rue Broca, okay, and the EDP here written there. This is a Middle Eastern house, I think. Afnan is Middle Eastern house. Let's see, this is made in UAE or not. I did not check that actually. United Arab Emirates. Yeah, this is just a branch of Afnan Perfumes, okay? So a simple box. The bottle here, I'm holding the mic so you can hear me better. This is how that bottle looks. It says Pride Intense, not Pride Puram, okay? And this bottle, unlike the previous one, Pride one is very dark bottle. This one you can see through how much juice you're left with. I bought this off from a brother who also gifted me a perfume. Very nice gesture from him. He also gave me this one. It's called Adore. I forgot the house name, but he actually gave me a very healthy amount of a Decant. Thank you so much, brother. I think brother Wasif. Let me just double check, because he sort of like very kind and he sent it right away. I think brother Wasif Kadir. Yes. So thank you so much, brother, for sending this my way, and he let it go for very reasonable price. This perfumes I think sells for about $25 to $30 depending on the market. So I actually have worn this, and I actually tested for it. First of all, to my nose, with all due respect to all the reviewers and the members, this is not a clone of Chanel Allure. Because you can imagine, some reviewers said it's a clone of. I have all those perfumes, so I can tell you, like, my humble opinion, Chanel Allure is a totally different fragrance. So if you're buying that Afnan one as a replacement of that, gonna be a mistake. And also one reviewer said, I forgot his name, I think one of the reviewers, he reviewed it like 2 years back. He said this is a clone of Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. So with all due respect, my nose does not pick up. I don't know if there are many variants of it, but doesn't smell at all like any of those fragrances. This smells very similar to one designer perfume, which I'll let you know. I keep thinking after 2 hours, 3 hours, it came to me what I am smelling. So this one, EDP concentration, it does not lie. Performance is good. A cap is really nice, very heavy, thick bottle, and I really like. It's kind of like a raised. I think bottle looks really masculine and tough. It's like a Thor, like a Thor. Not a Thor's bottle, like that character, Sprayer is really, really nice. Check out that distribution. Really nice. No, 7 out of 10, okay? Because it has like this much limited area it sprays, okay? So let me show you the spray on my hand. And I'm wearing that just to review today. And I actually like to wear not so much of it, because this one can be overpowering. This one I did not see anywhere. Like a Fragrantica, I did not find this. If it's up now, I don't know. But this one, there's no real information. So you have to trust your nose and, instinct. So first of all, I was telling you, this one does not smell like at all, to my nose, Chanel Allure or Edition Blanche, okay? But there's a lot of citrus, okay? And opening is very citrusy, very sweet, mild lavender perhaps. It's a very nice, sweet opening. And first thing comes to your mind that I smelled this before. This smells familiar. A lot of these Middle Eastern houses, they make you confused. Like, let's say it first thing remind me of one of the Arma of Magnificent Puram or something like that. Yeah, I have that here. So remind me of that one, and I'll tell you that one was a clone of Pure Access. So basically, yes, this one does not go into direction of Chanel, but goes more into Paco Rabanne. But then, is that a bad thing? Absolutely not, because this one does not exactly smell like a clone of it. The dry down, it reminds me a lot of it, but there are differences. Okay, so performance, I was telling you, this one is a good performer. Okay, some of you did not get the best performance in the Pride Purom, right? This is the previous one I reviewed. I got excellent longevity from that. I think it's the heat and humidity, perhaps it killed it, but great performer. This one is the same thing. If you put this on your shirt, easily 7 hours, easily. Okay, in high heat, also in the climate control zone, good performer. But projection, initial 1.5 hour. After that, you have to really like do this to smell it. Maybe people passing by, they will smell you. So the opening is a bit different than Pure Access. So let me tell you about Paco Rabanne Pure Access. Paco Rabanne Pure Access, sort of like you can say flanker to original Black Excess or Excess by Paco Rabanne. I have all of them. Please check out my review. This one reminds me a little bit in the opening of Black Excess. You know, this one feels like a little bit of the citrus, pineapple, and strawberry combo, which Black Excess does, but very soon it moves away, and then I am actually left with kind of like a vanillic, sugary, not boozy. Pure Excess was boozy vanilla, and it had benzoin or something like that, and I believe it had leather opening. It had some citruses, but this one, it's not as vanillic or as boozy. This one doesn't have anything boozy in it, but more fruity, vanilla and lavenderish combo. So it's not that powdery, but it's thick. So one thing, if you ask me negative about it, just like the price tag suggests, it has to have something synthetic in it, right? Most of the time it happens. The opening is a little bit synthetic. You know, the one you spray it for the first time, you get a little bit of a synthetic vibe. So if I compare that with Armaf's version, Magnificent Purom, this is actually more full-bodied, and I actually think this is a fantastic fragrance. I actually prefer this in terms of the bottle. You know, it's really nice looking bottle, one of the best Armafs ever. But not to say I'm comparing them, but just to give you idea, because you must have used one, so okay, that's a reference point. So this one basically is a very heavy green apple, lavender, vanillic, like, you know, like it has that very strong vanilla scent, and it's kind of like sugary, right? So it's very sweet. So if you do like that Pure Access, but you can get this for very cheaper, much cheaper than the original Paco Rabanne Pure Access. I actually had Pure Access Night. I sold that off. So these bottles are basically like this, really nice Zippo looking bottles, and I used a lot of these. You know, like I really used in winter heavily. These are winter heavy fragrances. So my whole point of saying all that, if you actually enjoy the type of smell in that Magnificent Purom and then Pure Access, but you wanted much lighter take, because those two can be really overwhelming, too sweet, too heavy, you know, and for summers you can wear this. This one has a citrus element, and the only downfall with this one, you have to, you know, negotiate. You know, you cannot get everything in a bottle. You get great performer, you know, you get a nice little smell, but the opening, if you have a cold or going through something like a allergic, you know, symptom, do not put this on and then smell it, because the synthetic vibes will go into your nose and will disturb your nostrils and system. And do not put too much on your near your neck, because it is too strong. So perhaps on the shoulders, I would say 3 to 4 sprays, maximum 4 sprays. Do not go 5. Okay, 3 to 4 sprays will be great for office, like gym. Go 1 spray. Okay, very versatile smell. And I think it can cover one fragrance, like it's like Dior Sauvage, you know, in a way, because one fragrance covers all. This fragrance can cover your work, gym, date, and it can be a signature scent. If you do not want to spend too much money on a fragrance, this is a great fragrance. So the reviews that I saw, I actually felt like it was being hyped a little bit more to sell. And I will tell you, this fragrance, I would not put it above Pride Purom. I like this a lot more. This is actually really nice smell. I would say this one, perhaps it's like Lacoste white-ish, with a lot of citrus, a little bit of pineapple and kind of blue vibe. It's a very nice fragrance, but I like this because this is more summer appropriate than the other one. Performance perhaps at the subpar with each other, but I like this over the intense version. So I would not say this is an intenser version. Maybe due to performance, you can say the heaviness or the sweetness. This is a bit more sweet, and the lavender or the vanilla, whatever the property, it makes it a little bit thicker compared to the previous one. The other one, the Purom actually is more citrus based, and it's less thick. So whatever is your preference, you can get. But actually, this is a solid fragrance. I'll give this 8 out of 10. And I'm really glad I actually got this. I am buying fragrances to review. Perhaps I will not wear everything. It's not possible to rotate your few hundred fragrances, but I can tell you one thing. This is actually a very nice fragrance. Okay, this is good stuff from Afnan. And Afnan, Latafa, they are just, you guys know, like affordable. They're giving you good bang for your buck. So yes, considering all that, it's a good, solid fragrance. So I would say, give it a try. You cannot find sample of it. Just go and buy this. If you do not like, you can sell it back to the marketplace for a little bit cheaper. But one fragrance if you want, or you want to give to someone, you don't have so much budget, under $30, great fragrance. I think it's going to be cheaper than Armaf's Rasas is, right? So Pride Intense. On me, I would wear this season, I would say, when it rains after evening. And when the winter starts, man, this fragrance is going to be really beautiful because it does not appreciate heat and humidity, but it does appreciate a bit cooler weather. So it will slowly open up note by note, from top note to base note. Every single note you will smell. Just that, do not smell it in the first opening spray and then like spray and then immediately you just go like, a little bit disturbance in your system. Okay, that's one caution. Check it out. Pride Intense, nice bottle. Everything is good. Solid fragrance, 8 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you'll try that and let me know what you think about it. And do you find similar to any other fragrance? Perhaps it will be good for my knowledge. Take care. See you soon. Perhaps I'll do another video. After that, we'll upload. Take care.